G'day subscribers. Today we're going to talk about one of the rare Nasco accessories, the Coolaride cushion. You're with Jules Knight on Jive Talking Garage. So let's start about Nasco. I was a bit, shall we say, slow to the game. I got my first FJ Christmas of 1981, and I really didn't discover Nasco stuff and probably until after, say, 1984. And there was a lot of stuff around, but until you learn, you don't know. Anyway, so long story short, about 1985, I'd sort of learned about not only Nasco accessories in general, but also about the Coolaride cushion. Now, they came in green, in blue, and a brown that I knew of. And so I went, as it turned out, I went to Eagers. So they were my local Holden dealer. I lived at Paddington, which is an inner city suburb on the, shall we say, the west-ish side. And Eagers were on the north-ish side of the CBD, but they, only a couple of kilometres. So I went to the spare parts division, and I was not a, it was quite common for me on a Monday off. Every second Monday I had off at the Electricity Commission, I just go around to Elphinstone, see what parts they had that was sort of available for an FJ Holden. And I went to Eagers, and I just happened to ask them about Coolaride cushions, and the guy said, "Oh, we don't have any. We can get them in for you." And he looked up his parts book, and he's looking away. And then I said, "Sure. Can I?" And I'm thinking, well, I got two FJs, and I got a mate, he'd really like one. So I said, "Can I get a blue one, a brown one, and a green one, please?" And so they were the princely sum of about $18 each. So this is what, $1985. And long story short, I put they took about 3-4 weeks to come in, and they just rang me and said, "Oh, come and get them." So I did that. I used the brownish one in my panel van, my Nasco panel van. I kept my blue one for my ute, and I gave the green one to my mate. They were always helping me with everything, teaching me how to spray paint and teaching me mechanics and electrics and bodywork and interior and how to do wheel geometry and stuff like that. So when I went to Eagers, this is what you got. You got that. That's how you bought them in the 1985. So you can see the style. So this is manufactured in America. However, it's come in through Dandenong, believe it or not. But they did tell me at the time it was coming in through America. So a few months ago, I was down at the Brains Trust, and my mates just come out and said, "You remember that Coolaride cushion you got for me?" I said, yeah. And really, it was sort of back in the brain bank there, and I'd forgotten all about it. And he said, "Here you go. I'm not going to use it. You may as well have it." So here they are. You can see what they're like. So that's obviously the green one. Brown upholstery along there. Very, very simply made. And these got like a spring in them, and they're a pain in the butt to sit on. But the theory is it provides that level of air between you here and the seat there, so that you don't get so hot and perspiring on your car. So I had them in my Nasco panel van. That was a blue car. In my calamine blue ute. So I had the blue one in there. And this green one, that's going in Project Julius, my panel wagon, and that is Ocean Mist Green. That's a 1956 colour. So that actually should do quite well. They were sort of used on cars to dress them up, and also they were a genuine Nasco accessory. And I recall seeing an Accelerator magazine picture. On the front cover was Her Royal Highness Queen Elizabeth II and her husband, the Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Philip himself, sitting in an open-topped car, and it must have been a General Motors car in the I think it was 1954 Royal Tour. and they had Coolaride cushions in there, and they also had Coolaride pads too, which was just sort of that type of material, but a rectangular one. But anyway, I'll show you a couple of photos of it in the car and whatever. But that is the Coolaride cushion. So don't forget to share, like, and subscribe at Jive Talking Garage. But more importantly, enjoy your holding.